Epson FX-890II matrix printer, monochrome. Lightning-fast 680 characters per second impact printing power. Imagine a printer that never jams, never breaks down in the dust, and keeps printing perfect 6-part forms long after every laser and inkjet printer in the building has been thrown away. Sounds impossible in the year 2024, right? Wrong. In warehouses and factories across the world, one printer is still running 16 hours a day, 8 years later, laughing at heat, dirt, and even forklifts. Meet the Epson FX-890II, the monochrome beast that refuses to quit when everything else fails. You know the nightmare. The month-end rush, the laser printer flashing paper jam again, the inkjet smearing in the humidity, and your shipping dock buried in delays while drivers wait for paperwork. You have wasted thousands trying to force modern printers into jobs they were never built for, like multi-part invoices, bills of lading, and continuous forms that need real carbonless copies, not expensive reprints. Meanwhile, ribbon costs skyrocket, toner cartridges vanish, and your information technology team spends more time babysitting printers than fixing actual problems. But what if there was still a printer designed exactly for this chaos? One that thrives in dust, shrugs off temperature swings, prints 6 copies in a single pass, and costs pennies per page, even at 20,000 pages a month. A printer that legacy software loves and warehouse veterans swear by. That printer is not a dream. It has been quietly dominating the toughest environments for years. The Epson FX-890II is the fastest 9-pin dot matrix printer ever built, blasting up to 680 characters per second in high-speed draft mode, which is faster than any competitor in its class. It hammers through an original plus 5 carbonless copies with perfect legibility on every sheet, something no laser or inkjet printer can even attempt without wasting time and money on multiple passes or peel-apart labels. The print head is rated for 400 million characters, ribbons last for 7.5 million characters, and the metal chassis is engineered to survive warehouse wars. While laser printers choke on dust and inkjets die in the heat, the FX-890II just keeps going. It is quieter than older dot matrix models with native universal serial bus and parallel connectivity that plugs straight into legacy AS400, Unix, or modern Windows systems without driver drama. Real users report 0 breakdowns after years of 10 to 12-hour daily shifts. The cost per page is brutally low, often 80 to 90% cheaper than laser printing for high-volume forms. This is not just a printer. It is operational armor for businesses that cannot afford downtime. Consider this. We have 3 FX-890II printers running 10 hours a day, 6 days a week in a dusty warehouse. Forklifts bump them, dust covers everything, they never stop. That is from a warehouse manager at a 3-shift distribution center. Another says, 8 years on our month-end check runs, never failed once. Ribbons are cheap and last forever. From an accounting office with over 20 years of use. An automotive parts supplier reported, "We replaced 5 older printers with FX-890II models, resulting in 0 jams and perfect alignment on 6-part forms. The staff loves the speed." Information technology specialists and industry analysts consistently call it the de facto standard and virtually indestructible. Epson still fully supports the entire FX series with parts, ribbons, and service worldwide. In a market that abandoned dot matrix, Epson doubled down because their biggest customers simply will not let them kill the toughest printer ever made. If you are still fighting printer jams, wasting money on toner and ink, or losing productivity every time a modern printer fails in your warehouse, plant, or back office, stop the pain today. The Epson FX-890II dot matrix printer in monochrome is in stock, ready to ship, and backed by users who have run them relentlessly for years. Click the link below right now to secure yours at the lowest authorized price with fast shipping and a full warranty. Do not wait for the next breakdown to cost you thousands in delays. Claim your unbreakable workhorse today because your business deserves printing that simply refuses to fail.